MEDA. Glad you're with us as always, and off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. So, John, where do the Heat begin in replacing the void left by Jimmy Butler's head? Hardaway Stein, who starts tonight's game, missed that layup. Ariza again from three. Tonight's game with back-to-back threes.
Great sign for Miami when he's getting it going out beyond the arc. Really spreads the floor for driving.
Doncic.
He's seeing all the different coverages game after game after game, and he's reading them so well.
Oh, is he hot? A hat trick for Ariza. Trevor Ariza. And now doubled by Bam. Ariza with the steal. Took it away from Hardaway Stein. Lobs her Bam right back to you, Trevor. Trevor Ariza with 11 of Miami's first 14 points, getting it done on both ends.
They leave Bam on a release going to the rim. Iguodala right over the top. Perfect timed pass.
Hardaway Jr. for three and a foul on Robinson. 4-point lead for the Heat as Kendrick Nunn negotiates through the defense. Tough shot. Bam! Oh my! Ferocious.
You're not kidding right there.
Trey Burke, who is Tim Hardaway's backcourt partner at the University of Michigan. Nice passing by the Mavericks, getting through the Heat defense, and the finish from Dorian Finney. Duncan hunting for threes. Kaboom! 2 triples in the first quarter for Duncan Robinson. 227 triples on the season for Robinson, 4th most in the league.
And Bam again with the assist. Just always keeping Duncan engaged.
This could be one of these nights, huh? Doncic, 10 first quarter points. Mavericks with a Maxi Kleber and 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis. We got Ariza, and Trevor Ariza having his most productive first quarter of the season. 13 points on 5 for 6.
He trapping Doncic all the way out to half court, taking the ball out of his hands. Make someone else beat you right now.
Now in drops.
That's
Trey Burke.
Yeah.
Young man out of Italy, undrafted, a former 3-time Italian League All-Star. Ariza, what a pullback dribble. Kaboom! Trevor Ariza. Is he dreaming? He's having a dream-like first. Heat with a 9-point lead. Kendrick Nunn. Nice pass. Dedmon finishing. And when doesn't he? Dwayne Dedmon.
They find him on the move too. Kendrick Nunn, and just always active was Dedmon, being able to catch that on the move and then finish with the right. Just such a resilient guy and a very well-rounded player. I mean, he plays both ends, a real two-way player.
Strus for three. Got it. Max Strus, 45 triples this season. Shooting start for Kendrick Nunn. He's missed 5 of his 7 shots. Oh, anticipation for Duncan. Didn't get the steal. Finney Smith does get the 3.
As Washington and their guards continue to lead the way.
An important race, and even more important depending on where the Heat finish, especially if it's a 7th place finish, is out by Duncan. Well, the Heat just 1 for 8 in the quarter. What happened? They had 39 points in the first quarter. Couldn't miss. Hardaway Stein. Well, the Heat right now.
Good free throw shooter. Know the scouting report. Wrap him up and foul him if he's under the rim.
There you go. That's Heat basketball. Bam for the cutting Duncan Robinson. 8 points for Duncan. Doncic. Stolen by Andre Iguodala. Good defense on the ball by Bam. Dragic. Oh, fighting through that Mavericks defense for the fast break score. Hardaway Jr. launched from the corner and buries a 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. Duncan from the dotted line. Dedmon reaching back and scoring. Dwayne Dedmon's had the answer for the Heat off the bench. Heat won the first quarter. Mavericks have played better so far in the second. Doncic, tough time against Bam, but he banked it in. That shows you how good he is. You can't defend any better than Bam just did.
Been double teaming Doncic, taking him out of the offense. He's only got 1 assist as a result, 2 now assists as a result of that.
Oh man, Doncic from way outside. Powell hammering it down. Yeah, Dwight Powell with his first score of the game. And this is after they shot 68% in a 39-point first quarter. Now quickly things can turn in the NBA. Doncic The lob for Powell was overthrown by Doncic. Here comes Duncan. Nunn probing and finishing. Kendrick Nunn was going to keep going till the defense stopped them. They never did.
Hang on to it, young man, and get to that left-hand lane.
9 points tonight for Nunn. Hardaway Jr. hits the three, draws the foul on Ariza.
One of the slowest pace teams in the league in terms of getting out and scoring in transition. Just their first basket, 11-2 advantage there for Miami.
Duncan inside for Robinson. Iguodala starting in place of the under-the-weather Jimmy Butler. Hasn't scored in the night's game, and that's Hardaway Jr. doing nothing but score. Doncic 10 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 turnovers. He'd turn it over again. Hardaway Jr. Oh no, he buries another one. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 25 points tonight. He's 7 of 10 from 3. Bam with a nice answer. But Hardaway Jr. taking ownership of the evening so far. Doncic from beyond the timeline had a thought about it. Now we'll take it from out there. Oh, man. 22 for Doncic. Robinson out. Max Strus in for the Heat. Hardaway Jr. doing his thing. 8 for 12 shooting from 3. He's tied his season high. Dedmon downhill. Not pretty. 6 points for Dwayne Dedmon. Dragic with the dish. And a timeout. Doncic with the third quarter winding down. Finney-Smith will take it from the corner and bury it. Dorian Finney-Smith with a dozen points tonight. Always be remembered as a young guy who helped grow his game right here in Miami.
He really did. He was a great example of what the Heat can do to help develop players. Love that stat we showed there every year.
7 minutes left. Dwight Powell. Well, he beat a very good player in Bam Adebayo and beat him for a chance at a 3-point play. You would not have thought this was coming after the Heat put up 39 points in the first quarter and had a lead of 11 early. Since they won the 2011 NBA championship against Miami, their last 5 playoff appearances, including last year against the Clippers, have all been first-round knockouts against them. Richardson triples. Well, more than 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Heat down by 22. Bam to the basket.
Beautiful move. Love the in-and-out dribble with the right hand.
Either way, but you'd always rather win. If the Heat were to win, they'd be 36-30, same record as the team above them in Atlanta. Hardaway Jr., a season high, 9 triples.
Get out of Junior's hands.
Brunson misses from 3. Powell with a rebound. Another one. 10 triples for Tim Hardaway Jr. He's the third opponent all time to triple 10 times against Miami, joining Paul George. Great job by Tim Hardaway Jr. Maybe just as impressive from our statistician, Steve LeBeau.
They credit Powell, too. Came up with that offensive rebound. A really good look, too. He'd have to do a better job of marking him and getting to him.
Gabe Vincent triples.
Tim Hardaway was a big part of the success of the Heat during that time.
Vincent with another triple. I think anybody that watched Tim Hardaway Sr. play.
I think both teams are going to be playing at a playoff caliber level.
Gabe Vincent triples again. With 25 left in the game, the Heat have given up 124 points and 21 triples. Brunson. Got it! The 22nd tray tonight. Now Dallas will get Brooklyn next, then 2 in a row against Cleveland. Apollo with a score. Of course, he's not going to be happy with his team giving up 127 points and 22 triples.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's the first thing he'll look.
Draymond Green, he is a fantasy kind of filler. You know what I mean? He's what you want for fantasy. He's what you want for a teammate. He's what you want to build in the organization. He is, you know what I mean? He is that type of guy who will have a long, illustrious Hall of Fame career.
He also causes teams a lot of problems.
He
though, too. He's a
is
headache.
not.
He's a headache.
I repeat, the one thing he is not, and I will defend it to the death of me,
Is what?
is he is not
A point guard.
Oh, wow.
Is that a question? Well, last week I was talking about
He
him.
said Draymond Green was more of a point guard than Steph Curry.
You know, last week I was talking about how many assists.
I think he was drinking.
How many assists?
He said the ball handling, the passing.
I was drinking.
I was like,
last
dude,
week. I was. I had some margaritas.
Oh yeah, he was drinking.
Thank you, Home State, for the margaritas.
Hey, don't get me wrong. He's a side. He dishes the rock. He can't dish the rock.
He's a fantastic playmaker.
Playmaker, absolutely. That's the point.
But sometimes I think point guards and playmakers get confused.
That's what I told him.
Like you could be a fantastic playmaker. That don't mean you're a point. Jokic is a fantastic playmaker, but he's not a point guard.
Sure.
I said Draymond Green was a great distributor, an exceptionally skilled passer and basketball player.
Yeah, especially for
basketball player.
Yep.
Playmaker is different.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's somebody who can get theirs and get stuff. Chris Paul, playmaker.
I mean, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Ish Smith is a playmaker.
Sure.
You dig what I'm saying?
People sleep on him.
But he's a playmaker. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
he knows how to make plays. Dennis Rodman is a playmaker.
He's a fantastic passer.
But he's a playmaker.
Yeah, Rodman, for sure.
Right? So you got people who can.
LeBron James is a playmaker.
LeBron James is a playmaker.
He finds
the
open guy. He finds the open guy. No doubt.
And it's not about just finding the open
you
guy.
can create
It's making the play.
Yeah, you can create
Some
it.
people can play in a system and get stats. Other people can make things happen. You know what I mean? If that shit breaks down.
Well, to Draymond,
Go ahead.
I wanted to say this.